your petroleum is fractionally distilled to produce useful fraction. Which role measures a fraction to its use? What do you choose for this? Lubricating oil. Okay, so these are all very clear-cut questions. These are really the recall question. You should be able to score for it. Okay? Then moving on next. Okay, you are given 3 compounds here. So my first question is, which homologous series do they belong to? C2H6 belongs to what? Oh, can you name it? That is a general formula lah. Alkane. What's the name for this? Name. Ethane. So this is your ethane. So it ends with an A and E at the back. C4H then? Start with what? Butane. So again, this is an A and E at the back. The next one is not in your syllabus. This is your hexane. You only need to learn how to name the first 3 hydrocarbon. Yeah, actually it's the first 3 of the alkane and alkene homologous series. But it's better to learn up to 4 because you realize that it's actually easier for you to answer some of the question. Okay. Sorry? What's in between? In between here, you got your C3H8, right? What do you call this? Propane. What's the one before your ethane? Methane. So before this, you have your methane, which is CH4. Okay, so from here, you can see that they are all belonging to the same homologous series, right? So the first one to eliminate is actually C lah. Because states that C, they all belong to different homologous series, which is not correct. Do they have the same physical property? You all know what is physical property? Give me examples of physical property. So you got boiling point, melting point, solubility, right? Does your methane, ethane, propane all have the same melting boiling point, exactly the same number? No. So this one cannot be the answer lah. Why do you all choose this? So many of you all choose this. Okay? Then, do they have different general formula? No, right? Once they're in the same family, they must have the same general formula. Okay, so the only one that is correct is actually your A. Why is A correct? Why is a chemical property similar? Basically, if I change this question, okay, probably if I use it on your alkane family, it's a bit difficult to explain. If I ask you why members of alcohol, members of alkene, members of carboxylic acid all have the same or similar chemical property, what accounts for chemical properties? Why do they have the same? Why do they undergo the same type of chemical reaction? Same? It's not the same bonding, it's not the same formula. There's these 2 terms you learn which is very important that allows you to determine which homologous series they belong to. Start with F. Functional group. The reason why they have similar chemical property, this is due to same functional group. No. Alkene undergo addition reaction. Alkane undergo. What's the type of reaction that your alkane will undergo? This group or family? Substitution reaction. So the reason why this undergoes substitution reaction is because of the functional group which is present. But for alkane, it doesn't have a functional group. But alkene, because you have the carbon-carbon double covalent bond, that's why it undergo addition reaction. What's the reaction that all alcohol undergo? Alcohol. So alkane is substitution reaction. Alkene is addition. Alcohol? Fermentation is to make alcohol. It's not fermentation. Oxidation. Because of the hydroxyl functional group. Combustion is for all what? Yeah, so you need to look at the unique chemical property that that particular homologous series can undergo. Can? Okay, so this one done. Question 5, I'm going to skip this. Most of you have no problem with this. Question 5 answer is D. Okay, question 5 answer is D. Question 6 we already done it earlier, answer is actually B. Okay, then let's look at question number 7. Okay, this one is very badly done. You have two gases, your X and Y, with the following properties. So it tells you, the first property tells you this. What can you conclude with this? If your gas can dissolve in aqueous sodium hydroxide. What's the nature of sodium hydroxide? Neutral, alkaline, or acidic? Sodium hydroxide is alkaline, right? If a gas can react with an alkaline alkaline solution, what does it tell you about the gas? Acidic. So this is actually an acidic gas. So that's the first conclusion you get. Then I'm going to ask you, they only give you two choices for gas. Carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Which one is acidic? Is monoxide acidic or dioxide acidic? Dioxide, right? So your A is already out. And B is also out. Because I cannot have carbon monoxide as the answer. Okay? Then let's look at the next part. You learn it under your acid bases chapter what? Worksheet number 5. Yeah, you have one whole set of table on the type of neutral oxide. You go and check. Okay, then next, you realize that the other one can't really tell you much. The only thing it helps you is that it tells you that your Y burns in excess oxygen. So the moment you burn in excess oxygen, what type of reaction is this? Complete combustion. Okay, so this is complete combustion. So complete combustion, your product will always be carbon dioxide and steam. Okay, and that will then just ascertain your X is definitely going to be your carbon dioxide. What's the side product for incomplete combustion? Steam and carbon monoxide. Okay, then the next one is a very important clue. Your Y does not decolorize your aqueous bromine. So what type of substance are you looking at? Alkane or alkene? E-N-E or A-N-E? A-N-E. So if it does not decolorize, it tells you that this is a saturated hydrocarbon. A saturated hydrocarbon means you can only be looking at your alkane. Okay, so with that, the only alkane left you have is actually your ethane. So the one without any cross in the row, right? So you realize that your answer for this is actually your D. Okay? Question? Okay,